Boom. Ah! Hey, Missy. Ivy! Jane! Val! Norm! What? Doing good, Val. Almost had a little bit of a scare. My stream key wasn't working. As soon as I hit stream, go start streaming, it said, nope! I'm like, fuck. Really? Is this how we're gonna start off tonight? Hey, Chad, how's it going? You know I'm gonna give you shit again tonight. Every night. Every night is give Chad shit night. Hey! Thank you for the subscriber. Oh, Graham! Jesus! You didn't have to subscribe. You just had to follow me. Okay, hold on. I gotta do a couple more posts here. Bring everything. Alright. So Twitter is set up. And now Instagram. And we're good. Uh-oh. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. Okay. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Val, we're good. We're good. We're good. Holy fucking Goofy Donald Mickey shit. That's awesome. Ah, finally after 3 months, I have a new car. Until the robots take over. Watching your aunt's animals, and how many cats does she have, Val? All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Heartless and no. Wow, you subscribe and you get all these emojis. The dogs say hi. Ruff ruff, bow wow, ruff, woof. It's really weird. That's what my wife usually wants me to say when we're in bed. I got a couple people who are going to be giving me a hard time tonight. Just a couple. 2 cats inside, 2 dogs. Inside what? I saw the pint. I saw the pint and I kindly ignored it. Because you're on the verge of being banned. Kingdom Hearts, yes, everyone's talking about Kingdom Hearts, and I have yet to play the first 2. Which is weird. It is, it's very weird that, you know, I have Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 for my PS2. Have I cracked them open? No! 9! I have not. Oh yeah, wait a minute, Jane. I remember you I think you said something about that a month ago when that you got into a car accident. I swear to God you said something. 99 all-in-one. Yes, baby. Play them. But here's the thing. My video game TV that's down in my basement, that's right across the room from me, it's busted. Why is it busted? Because no input will display in color, but the HUD graphics, like when you turn up the volume, or it's a smart TV, so when you hit like the smart menu button, all the little things that pop in that you can, you know, just connect to Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff, all of that is in color. But all the HDMI ports, the cable port, the antenna port, the component port, all of that, black and white. So we just need to get it fixed. It's gonna cost us about $100. We just need the time, and I need to clear some stuff away so they can get to it. But anyway, Toho, you old son of a bitch! Well, unbusted! Fuck you! Get back in the corner! Okay, I gotta make a comment about this before we go get into anything. So MCP tagged me in a post about on our personal. Yes, I did, Toho. Yes, I did. He posted on my personal Facebook a link to Shrekfest that apparently occurs in Madison, Wisconsin. And he said, I want to go! And I'm like, hey, go have fun. That's not my swamp! So, yeah, apparently, there's a Shrekfest in Madison, Wisconsin. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I should be Shrek? No. 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 Just, no. Not gonna happen. Why is that not gonna happen? Because I love myself too much. Okay, apparently... I get all these weird messages. Alright. Okay. What is it, 9:04? I think we can go live. What do you think? Should we do it? Should we do it? Hey, Drew. Okay, we're about to do it. Let's do it. Let's go. And the audio's gonna work. I swear to God. You. No, hey, see, I told you I got it working. The audio's working this time, which is fantastic. All right, hey, boys and girls, it's me, and well, no, not yet. You stupid son of a bitch. That one, that's what we want. Fucking Christ, I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. I just do a flip. You flip this. I gotta get 2 flips. There you go. I'm so offended. Suck it up. Anyway, hey, how's it going, everybody? We're gonna continue this Danganronpa thing. Giggles actually messaged me. If you have not met Giggles, shame on you for not knowing who Giggles is. But before we continue, I've gotta. Hey, Keanu! Before we continue, I gotta give some stuff out. And what's where's my macros? There we go. Everybody! All right, there you go. Everyone gets 500, as I promised. Because, yes. All right, I'm doing good, Keanu. I'm glad you've come by. So yeah, what I was saying is, Giggles messaged me after last week's stream, and she said, so what are you playing this week? And I said, Danganronpa. She said, I love that game. If you need any help with hints and tips and stuff, just let me know. Well, it's on Saturday nights at 9, and she's like, oh, poop. Because she doesn't swear. She does not. She does not. She keeps us all pure. She's the purest person I know. Yeah, she was gonna stop by and help me out with stuff, kind of like what Jose did for the last part of Corpse Party, but she wasn't able to make it. So you can give me tips. Oh no, I actually got the walkthrough up. So I'm just gonna go through that. So everyone can just sit back, relax, and we're gonna do this thing. So I gotta launch this thing. I gotta make sure that everything lines up and all that. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I got the walkthrough. I'm a pussy. Why? Because I'm just here for the story. I don't really want it to be difficult, because I really don't care. I don't. It's a challenge. I don't give a fuck. So I gotta line everything up, and then we'll... Danganronpa. Alright, so let's Batman over, shall we? Alright, and there we go. Alright. So we're gonna... Oh. Wait a minute. My gamepad's not working! Oh, that's because... Alright, I wasn't, I'm gonna turn the background music down because I want to make sure that I can hear myself think, Thank you very much, Drew. And we're gonna keep that. Voice volume, yes. Add that down, and then, okay. Okay. And we're gonna load the game, and let's get right back to it, shall we? We are, chapter 1. Okay, and load this saved game. Continue. Daily life free time. Yeah, that's right where we left off. Alright, here we go. Now loading. Okay, I'm in my room. And, yes, I need to... So let's leave the area. Yes. It's morning, it's free time. And, I want to, talk to... What's-her-nuts? This is Sayaka's room. I don't really have anything to talk to her about right now. Uh-oh. Okay. So I guess, well, I'll see if I can spend time with somebody. Oh, shoot. No wonder everything's kind of funky. I still got that music going on. Alright. And you don't need to see my mouse, so. Okay, anybody? Okay, yeah. Pre-order this Kingdom Hearts 3 Deluxe Edition. Ooh, there she is. There she is.
You see.
Oh, Makoto, you wanted me? Yes, I did. Just kidding. Should I talk? Yes. Spend some time with Sayaka. You want to talk to this? Sure, that sounds nice. Let's talk. I spent time chatting with Sayaka. Zach and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? I don't have anything. Listen, may I ask you just one question? So polite again. What's going on? And so polite again. I'd like to ask. Do you have a girlfriend? What? That's like way out of nowhere. Are you embarrassed? Does that mean you do? No, I don't. A girlfriend? Not at all. Then,
listen.
Do you at least have a crush on someone? Just wait a second! What's going on here? Why are you asking all these questions? I was just curious, so I thought I'd ask. Is that bad? It is not bad at all! Flame Runner! The king is dying. We need to give him assistance. What? have no idea what's going on with that comment. That's just wow. But it's only natural. I'd be curious, right? Because we're classmates going through the same thing together. What? Classmates? Although that's not all there is to it. You and I are more than just classmates. More than that! We're friends. We've been friends since middle school, in a way. It's fuck nut. What? What? That's true. Yeah, we're friends, of course. ... So, aren't you going to ask me? What?
Listen.
No, not what. Aren't you going to ask me if I have a boyfriend or not? I mean, it's not like I don't want to know. Of course, I want to know. You're just really popular, so I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Oh, no.
Nope, I definitely don't. The truth is, I'm way too busy for things like that. Then, do you have a crush on someone? I wonder. Let's just say there's someone I'm interested in. Sayaka stared straight into my eyes. I could swear her cheeks were tinged with red. What? Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway. Wait. Me? But I need to put those feelings aside for now. Getting out of here is all that matters. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
let's get out of here together, Makoto, no matter what. Please don't turn your back on me, okay? Of course, I would never turn my back on you. Literally, Ched, don't. No. I want you to know something, Makoto, and I want you to know that I mean it. I can't fake my feelings.
That's good.
I'm really glad you're here. When she smiled at me like that, I could feel my entire body filling with power! Power! Yes. It was like her smile was a source of pure energy. I want to know what you're thinking, 'cause there's something you can't find. That's pure energy. My friendship with her is my one source of courage. My bond with her makes me stronger. So I have to do my best in here. 13 minutes late. What the shitty, Bronstein? What the shit fuck? Nah, you're all good. We haven't really gone that far. For myself and for Sayaka. Oh, I'm so happy you're going to do your best for me. What? You heard me?
Like I said, I'm psychic. Okay.
Kidding. I just have really good intuition. She's fucking psychic. But is that really what you're thinking? Well, anyway, let's just help each other out and get out of here no matter what it takes. I'm gonna do my best for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. We need to work together and do our best. I'm gonna do my best to carve those words into my... I had to read that twice. I was gonna say, I carved those words into the balls of my soul. Alright, Sayara's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Psychic. Ooh. Skilling him softly. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! Alright. After vowing to Sayaki to give it my all, I went back to my room. Alright. I went back. Alright, and we're still daytime. There's still lots of time left in the day. I really don't feel like sitting here. Maybe I'll just take a look around. Okay! I'll take lint roller. But I still don't know what's a lint roller. I don't get it. Oh, this is the, it's a notepad. Yes. Anything in the drawers? Oh, the toolkit. Yeah, okay. Did my eyebrows change color? Did my eyebrows change color? What the fuck? That's the no, they didn't. Alright, let's can we go to the bathroom yet? This door doesn't quite fit the door frame. I'll have to make sure and remember the trick to opening it. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, and the sword. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. Okay. And then we're gonna leave the room. Leave the area? Yes. Yes! Oh, okay, yeah, we could... Okay, actually, hold on. Report card. Oh, I got the star! Ultimate pop sensation. The thing I remember about Makoto most from junior high was when that melodious voice. I'm so busy these days, I don't have time for a boyfriend. I don't even have a crush or anything, although there is someone I'm interested in. The Max XSP plus 1. Okay, I do need... Oh, her! Yes, Sakura.
Hey.
Hey, Makoto, Actually, never mind. So what did you want? Should I such as it? Oh, well, why not?
Well, then.
You know, Makoto, you seem a little thin for a man. How about I help you bulk up a bit? So you're subjected me to a harsh, borderline cruel training session. Mondo was actually kind of cool. And I want to know what they mean by training session. Okay, 1 beer down. 1 beer down. On to number 2. Yeah, I mean, so far, the characters are pretty good. And I'm glad, people actually find Sakura a waifu. Okay, sure. Ah, grew a little closer today. I'm sorry, I mean, I get it that women can be muscular, but that's just too much. There's not even in the face is there any form of feminine features. So that's what really has me confused. Training session, kinky. Yeah, she stuffed a dumbbell up my ass. All right. Not really, no. Okay. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. Wow. It's just so fucking awkward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. You exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed you can do it every single day. Doesn't that get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's all so that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? She! This is a she! This is a girl! She is on... What? Fuck? Fuck! From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven sent me to live as its champion. That's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and every waking moment he was... Hey! Thank you for the house, cat girl. Get your ass in here. My father was my master, and every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I was sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. Yeah, hit the mat. Oh, yeah! I know she doesn't look like a girl. There's no, I mean, even in the face and the cheekbones and just the angles of the face, it's very masculine looking. I mean, even, I don't know, whatever. I was no match for them when I first began, of course, but before long they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up that transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, it's a complete approach. Anything else, it just wouldn't make sense. Hey, she got pizza. You missed your shots though. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be... Oh, shit! Oh, no! Does anybody know the answer to this one? Anybody? Stand-up stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game. That could only be what? That sounds like mixed martial art. Yeah, I was thinking, you're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right. It's the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. Okay. Who has pizza? I like fuck anchovies, man. That's nasty. I don't want to just be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you ready the best?
Well.
No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Look at that face. That is a horrendous O face. I'm just gonna... Ooh, chicken bacon pizza. If any of you... I don't know if this is outside of Wisconsin. I really don't. But there is a restaurant in several locations around... And they just built a new one really close to us. It's called Max. And it's kind of like gourmet mac and cheese. I mean, you get the in the skillet, like a cast iron skillet, you get mac and cheese, and then there's like a value menu. It's just 12, 13 different menu items. The one I always get is chicken bacon and chicken bacon ranch. It's so fucking yummy, so yummy. And if you guys, and I actually took Mr. Creepypasta and Creepy Rainbow Pasta when they were in Wisconsin Dells for No Brand Con. I took them all to Max, and they were like, "Oh, this is fantastic! It's delicious stuff." Really?
Huh.
Until I can beat him, I'll never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? ... Maybe I'll tell you about it another time if the opportunity presents itself. Sakura didn't make a sound as she left. She! I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they really be human? Sakura's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points is increased. Hey, look at you go. Okay. Headed back to my room for a little while. Are they gonna make me go back to my room? The bird's got himself a guaranteed job. Yes! I read the thing about oh, ding dong bing bong. Uh-oh. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. So I only get 2 actions.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Oh no.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Damn it. I think I missed... Did I miss my, Did I miss my window?
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And okay then,
Okay.
sweet dream.
Okay. Third day here has come to an end. When will I... No, When are we going to get out of here? Okay. Okay, I laid in my bed and stared blankly at the ceiling. For I knew it, I had fallen into an uneasy sleep. Okay. Okay. Hey! What? Probably totally unrelated. I heard bacon. Hello, Miss Quinn! I need an immediate, fast, acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world's speed, of course? That's why Formula One drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spent their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. I'd like to stroke breasts, but we're talking about completely different. All right, Chad. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Raven, if you do come to Wisconsin, we're definitely going to Safe House. That's just a given. So be prepared. And I will leave you in the dark about what's gonna happen. Anyway. Yeah, okay. A drive-thru is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is better than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is speed is the gold standard of the standard world, which is...
I said I need that pick-me-up.
Meanwhile, 2 seconds later... Those dreams are just... Miss Quinn, you still need to go to safe... You haven't been to Safe House and you live in Wisconsin. You need to go there. Alright. It's morning.
Good morning, everyone.
7 a.m.
Get ready to...
Okay, that's just getting old. So I pulled good. Another night of restless sleep, day after day. I feel the fatigue piling up. As soon as that thought crossed my mind, ding dong, sound of the doorbell forces. Hold on. Pardon me. Okay.
Hey!
Oh, this dude. Fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka. Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption, without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall, as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? 3 years ago? Oh, shit. Okay, what the Safe House is, it's a bar in downtown Milwaukee that you need a password to get in. And it's spy themed. If you don't know the password, shit happens. I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, just find someone to support you, and I can support them back.
You hear me?
And that's how you can overcome any storm. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Yes, definitely Raven. Definitely Anchor Bar. Of course. I'm all about going to different bars. All about the shit. Quinn, I swear to God, you give me shit all night, I'm gonna have your head. Okay, hold on, I got notifications. I gotta clean this shit up. Nope. 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 Hey, I'm getting a lot. Okay, yes, fantastic. Okay, great. You're back and you have cake. Share with the class. I was thinking about it last night and decided we all need to really come together. And that's when I realized every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience.
Got it.
That is all for now. I have to let everyone else know the good news. Okay. Taka, you didn't even just turn left before I could say a thing. Is okay. Head to the dining hall. All right, we're heading to the arcade bar in Appleton. Arcade bar. Seriously, Quinn, when did they put an arcade bar? Because I was there like a couple weeks ago. We went to Cheddar's, and that was good food. Oh my God, that was good. I wish they had a Cheddar's down by us. Who's got to leave? Missy? Oh no. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Father's Day tomorrow. And in celebration, since I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, I'm wearing this shirt for you guys tonight. Last year, they got the kids got it for me, so I love it. Oh, I should talk to her. Toko?
What's your problem?
What? I was just wondering what you're doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right? I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare herself? What's she talking about? I'm so nervous. That grin, that was fucked up. For a few nerd-related drink. You know, you could have told me that. You fucking could have told me that. I definitely would have gone shrimp and tender. I can't remember what I got, but we got shit-faced. We had a little bit too much because the drinks were. They had a spicy mojito and mojitos. Oh, I loved the mojitos. She's so nervous about. I love the fucking mojitos. All right, I can't go in the bathhouse. All right, I'm just gonna go in the dining hall. Okay. Oh, I guess I gotta. All right. Yeah, you're sorry. I even put a post. I even said I need shit to do. I'm stuck in the Appleton Mall. Speak with Kayataka and go to the dining hall. And pursue. Okay.
Listen to me.
Looks like everyone's here, so then let's begin our first breakfast meeting.
Quiet down and listen.
Okay. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together. Okay, is everyone still here? Let's count. There were 15, right? So we got where's my mouse? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who's missing? Seriously, who's missing? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh! What's her name? Yeah, Kyoko. Thank you. Kyoko. That's right. The one we don't know anything about yet. All right. Thank you for making time in your busy schedule to come together. Oh yeah, I need to click in there.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for this shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it's essential that we all cooperate with each other. The first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? Never done that before. I'm not so sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important.
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed through the dining hall.
Seriously?
Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything it can be about how to get out or who's doing this? Nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die? You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die. Okay.
Stop it!
Well, what the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I'm not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? You better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapt to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What?
Yeah, it sounds like the
What?
girl wants to live here in hell. More power to her. But shit!
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. Getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues.
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is who's behind this. Somebody who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped in here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that, but for right now, the actual clues are, what's up? If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend? A murderous fiend? Chihiro, do you have some idea who might be behind all this? Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but... Certainly! It's not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack? I mean, that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? Monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. And on the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims. It's just an urban legend, though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. Da-da-da. Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, He's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this. Hey, Shatterstar! We're just playing a little Danganronpa. Mixed drinks are fun. I mean, if you go out for an evening of cocktails, I mean, the best thing to do, I mean, this is always, whenever I start talking alcohol, this just refers to people that are over 18, over 21. Yeah, back in the day, it used to be 18. Don't be lonely. Come on in. Come on in. We'll have some fun. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Whoops! I hit the button. I hit the button and the text went away. Oh shit! I'll do it again. Come right back. Kind of mix it up. Don't stick with your stand. Like my first drink of every night is always a vodka tonic with a twist of lime. But then after that, someone would say, "Hey, this looks fun," or "This looks fun," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." I mean, there are certain liquors that I try to stay away from, like tequila and me do not agree. Do not agree. And Baby knows exactly why. She's seen way too much, and she needs to be killed for it. No. Murphy, yes, not a good time. And Fireball whiskey. That's good stuff. And there's the story between when we were in town for MCP and Creepy Rainbow Pasta's wedding. After the reception, a whole mess of us went back to MCP's house, and we were all sitting around, and we were just doing shots. And Baby just whips out, is like, "Look, I got a little bit of Fireball whiskey left," and I said, "Give me that." I unscrewed the cap, and I just downed the rest of it right in front of her. The look on her face was like I killed her cat. It was just, how could you? You asshole. And I just like, what was she gonna do? So, we'll move on. But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of problem for us?
Yeah.
What's my favorite drink? Guinness. By far Guinness. Yeah. Everyone needs to know this. It's okay. Shatterstar, if you want, if you need more people to talk to, go to the Twitch stream, which is twitch.com/wellheyproductions. There's a lot more people in there. Yes, I am a certified asshole. Yes. So, yes. Yeah, you do, Raven. Yeah, you do. It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100%, without a doubt, gonna be okay. Because help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Huh? Help?
I mean...
We've been stuck in here a few days already. Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already. Okay.
What's this?
The police? You're putting your faith in the police? What are you doing here?
You guys?
Seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? They're all good. All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them. And that shows just how badass they really are. Are you sure you want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on, if you really, really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
What the hell are you laughing at?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Psycho Freak Bastard, what the hell do you want?
Huh?
Mr. Serial Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe.
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a
Hey,
bitch.
don't ignore me, asshole! Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun, and a couple days have gone by, and nobody's killing anybody. I thought you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together, but I'm totally bored. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got
Wait, I think yes! Ding, 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 I figured it out!
it. In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand, but I just realized there was one very important piece missing. What are you... If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. I just got to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking
Motive?
around.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey!
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a
Stop
bitch.
changing the goddamn subject. I have a little video I'd like you to see. But don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Why not? Why isn't a pervy adult video? We want to see it. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school. Outside the school? What are you talking about?
Hello.
Ooh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Oh, she's back! Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know... What are you? Why could you do something like... Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us? What do I want from you? Well, you must know.
Despair.
Despair.
That's all.
Wow. At least he's honest, you know?
Well now.
Yep. Alright. So, yeah. I'm leaving. No! Don't leave! Alright. If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out for yourselves. Thank you for stopping by, Shatterstar. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within the school. I won't try to stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too! He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intentions of standing in our way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However...
Perhaps. What about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
That's true.
Same here. Okay, so Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto! Check this out for us, would you? Why me?
Yo.
Because you're the closest to the door. That's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
hey. Hey!
Piece of shit.
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going now.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks. I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Yo.
Yeah, sure thing. When we're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell and I'll come running. Burp. I can't decide if Mondo's totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's this specific place Monokuma mentioned? Must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place set up to watch DVDs, then... Alright, we gotta go to the AV room. Alright, and then the map. Nope, map. Is that a videotape right there? Yeah, I'm gonna... I do like the 3D aspect of all of this. I really do. It's... Oh, is that it? That's it right here. AV room. Itchy, itchy. I got an itchy back. There we go. Oh, and then, shit. Okay, yeah. The box. What's in the box? Huh? There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's name. It must be the video for each of us he mentioned.
hold on
I better
a
go
second.
tell everyone. hold on. Alright. I got the... Alright. I better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow after her. I just stood there where I was. DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. And then... Oh yeah, the... Alright, there's a control. Next to the monitor, there's a high-end DVD player. It'll probably play those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. Sorted through the DVDs I found in the box and found the one with my name on it. And I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I yelled out without realizing, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor, it was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, that would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope, given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do any better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out that I was absolutely right. Oh no! This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if a reply, her voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice. Of course, it was him.
Makoto Naegi, accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Look for the answer after graduation. What is this? What happened to everyone? I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma. God damn it! I slammed my fist against the desk and over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else? I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe. And there was everyone standing around the entrance to the AV room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion. What's going on? Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about?
What does this mean?
What's on them? They all gathered around the box and each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a monitor. It didn't take long for them to react. What the fuck? This can't be real, right? This has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
No way this is real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here. As soon as I saw the reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm.
I see.
I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. Huh? Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war, but both countries want peace and each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, the fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability. It kind of sounds like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts, we're all afraid someone might betray us. Don't push those awful thoughts into your head. That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just... What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind us wants. They want us to fight. Don't you see? Yeah, you're right. We need to calm down.
So then.
Okay then. Maybe we should all just start by talking. Maybe if we all talk about what we saw, that'll help get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everybody's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. ... What was in your video, Sayaka? ...
What's your problem?
What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. ... Sayaka! I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka!
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. Where am I? Oh yeah. Okay. I have to go make sure she's okay. Nope, I'm back here. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's just because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you think you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to find Sayaka! Okay, and... Yes, I, exit B. Leave the area? Yes. Okay. Where could she have gone? Can't go far. She checked around the school. Oh no. Other way. I need to find classroom 1A. Right here. Boom. And there she is. That's the note. There she is. Speak with Sayaka. I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no, how could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out, let me out of here right now! Sayaka, calm down! As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. Huh? I understand, I know how you feel right now when I think of what happened to my family. But now, more than ever, we have to stay calm. It's exactly what they want us. It's exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things had really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned in my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Sayaka. Sayaka.
Please, help me. Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Sayaka. Okay, I gotta remember that. Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely. Sayaka EXE has stopped working.
Makoto!
You're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. I mean, no matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all. ...
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well had returned to her face. Yay! It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up! Ah! Makoto, it's standing up! What? Standing up?
Come on!
You even have to ask? You're a flagpole! Get the hell out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in! Damn it! Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell's up with those videos. Huh, it's about to come out! It's gonna come out, my pristine, pure white stuffing! My honest, innocent stuffing's about to come gushing out! What the fuck?! I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I'd never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling my power, let go with everything I had. Wow! Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, I would have you would have violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, you are slow. I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time you took to finish your full swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, bonus, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking! What the heck was with that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Okay. Monokuma had come along, just swiftly destroyed the good mood that we created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. That was tame compared to what I've heard. Okay. Well, Shatterstar, you need to make a decision. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. Alright. It was hard to think of watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Okay. Ding dong. Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Pursue! Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all of the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. But they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What could I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during the nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise... Oh, Bob Ross. Watching Bob Ross is always good stuff. Then, why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? It all said in the school regulations that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in. So...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Ah! Oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either, but it's not even that I mind the idea, but... ... If you don't mind, could we just maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? It'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then, ding dong bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
It is nighttime!
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
What? You want to hear that after this gameplay is over, but that won't happen. Toho, what do you mean?
Okay then.
Hey, Steve!
Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Okay, that's that. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, and if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh. Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchange keys, and when I look back up at her again, there's another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes into the door, don't open no matter what. I won't. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I probably won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob, then lift up the door while you're pulling it out. Pulling it out. Oh, yeah. My opinion of Monokuna I'll do that after we stop for the evening. I'll do that. I promise. Hey, Kitty, you moved. You switched rooms. I see. Oh no, you're in both rooms. All right. Just do that, and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during the nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. All right. I looked around. Okay, so now something really oh, yeah. Okay, so hold on. Okay. Looked around and I looked around as soon as I got in the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good. There's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. It looks exactly like mine. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different than mine. It smells nice, though. All right. So I want to search the drawer. Oh, my room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is a map of the body's vital organs. Okay, and then the trash can. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick pick. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never get a chance to find out what was on her video. But it's probably best if I just wait until she brings it up again. And then the bathroom door. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Okay. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Maybe. I felt a little better than before. Feeling a little bit, I fell asleep. Okay, this shit again. Okay, heard Notice Arc. Okay. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, cops, drunk drivers, pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying or finals or practicing for the big game. But even in our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
All right. Ding dong, bing bong. All right, here we go. Now it's morning.
Good morning,
Is it just me, or does his belly button look like a cat's asshole?
And nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another
beautiful day. Yeah. What? Oh, Toho, you would do a fantastic Monokuma. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else, so I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way to the dining hall. Okay, wait a minute. A few people had already gathered in the dining hall by the time I got there. Ah, Makoto, good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Fuck you. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late...
Yo.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Well,
My apologies,
hello.
ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a lot... Morning duty. Were the types with more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I am late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your
What?
problem?
Is it so awful to be late?
Yo.
I didn't oversleep, you know, just got lost. To blame the Bermuda Triangle. I don't care about time or other people in general. They're just kind of moving at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go. Huh. Aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka, and Kuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high school schooler category. So for her to be late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up from inside of me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips but flew out in the hall. Go, 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 go! Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Dot 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 dot. Oh no! Ah! It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! She's the first to go? Fucking hell! What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain, and then, dot dot dot, dot dot dot, dot, everything went black. To survive. Deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Dot dot dot. Ah, you're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well.
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream. What I saw, it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. Pink blood, yeah. It's weird. I shot up and took running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see Sayaka is...
Just
Sayaka,
give up.
You could check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely, irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do sitting around here? I mean, why are you all hanging out in the gym like a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
Da-da-da! Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that! If you can believe anything, you can't believe that! He's here again.
Hey.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who killed her?
Come on.
I already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you? What I told you when all of this began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope, sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to. The one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on! Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with this stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from this school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause you're just so naive! You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super naive, devilish naive, hellishly naive! No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing.
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You're referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations? Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are... if you are the blackened that commits the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. Is that what you are talking about? That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not just enough. You kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin in a few hours after the murder. And then the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which, of course, means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
That's fine. Shadow, you're not obligated to be here. You're not.
Well...
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution!
This is, this just got good.
Bzz, bzz, poison gas.
Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
If we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us get executed.
Well,
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying that you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. New rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you talking
You're freaking insane, you know that?
What the...
The class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
what's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking
Wait,
about?
punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Whatever, say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I
Don't be so selfish.
believe it!
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. I can't talk tonight. I'm all and certain people know why. The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, then you have to go through me first. And as he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Oh, I'm glad they blackened out that you can see up her skirt.
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
What?
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Are you kidding me? Junko dead too?
No way!
What? What the? I don't... This can't be real! No way! I have seen so many people cosplay her, and she gets wiped out in chapter 1?
Well now.
Now, I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
No spoilers! No spoilers! If you've played this before or watched it, no spoilers. Oh man. An unbelievable blood's pink apparently. This has got what's probably going on with this is that it's the Steam version of Danganronpa, and they're very strict on I guess so like when I got the Steam version of Corpse Party, it was extremely watered down. So I'm going to assume this is the exact same thing. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being. Oh, it is? It is design choice. The blood's pink. All right. Okay. Well, all right. If that's the it's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She just went and died. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Alright. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. So it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying that I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you in help of your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma File! I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make up the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Well then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any other choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. Hold on. Okay, if we found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with other open suspicion, it was the worst situation imaginable. Yet, even in a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
That's an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Hey, Cece, I am not a hooker. I'd do it for free. I need to grab another one, because, and this time, it's a green bottle. It's my last Mountain Ale. These things are really good. I leveled up. Yes, looks so. Congratulations. I'm a hooker. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. All right, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were just using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they were right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew we'd never be able to accept her death, which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, finally, back to me. Finally. Okay, before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then...
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. Examine the dead body. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies stuff, but... She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why I even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, wait a second! She's dead, then that means... What? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real? Hell no, someone save me, let me out of here! Send me out!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? I need Celeste.
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right! Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Bug, we were boning. Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then...
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues and form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone, pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, Kyoko... Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we even realized it.
Yo.
Yo, oh yeah. I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, and he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We really don't have anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very suspicious.
you. I'm telling you it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You gonna kill me next?
so,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. It's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. All right, I guess I better get going. Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And with their parting looks at me, had still been filled with suspicion. ... Does everyone really think that I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution!
I'm already planning on someday, if I can get back in shape. I've already decided I want to cosplay as Dr. Frankenfurter. So,
Electric chair.
yeah, we all know this. We all know this. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn away Monokuma once. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Alright, investigate. I guess I could, the Monokuma file we got before. Okay. The victim was Sayaka Meizono. Time of death is estimated to be at 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There's also an injury on her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice! Monokuma has added in your truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright. Yes, I want to leave the gym. Yes. Okay. And I want to leave this. Yes. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse would still remain. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, okay, so, sword. What's the sword doing out? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it had been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets. Alright. Sheath. There's the sheath over there. Okay. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Yeah. This is made of... okay. And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. Yeah, it does. I mean, if she used it for self-defense and she used to block the knife with the sheath, then yes, it makes complete sense. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, first thing you do is unsheath it. Maybe sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay, fine. Oh yeah, well, let's... Whoa, okay. Please. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must be a fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If I'd only hear something. Oh yeah, they're soundproof.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this is one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. ... Nice! Evidence of a struggle! Okay. Okay, can I... Some of these... there are scratches and... Okay, they're still... Okay, so all the scratches are going to the same... Blah, blah, blah.
Well...
Okay. Alright, a key. The key. My key. Yeah, it's mine. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this be my room. Must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaki was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright. Lint roller. Huh. Looking at this lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Drawer? The toolkit is still inside the drawer, but I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Hey, yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me, and nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay, there's more. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Huh. Looking at the late, like, okay. I did, okay, yeah, okay. So that's nothing. Okay, what else is... Oh. Speak with Mondo.
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard. Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. Sorry, hold on. Alright.
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. And now talk to Kyoko. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
no, it's not obvious.
No,
Not really.
not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what exactly she's doing exactly, but she seemed to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up, straight, and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
Yeah, hold on. I need Alright. I've searched your floor from one corner to another. Oh. Yeah. And I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, not even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, and now... yeah, let's go into the bathroom. The bathroom. On the other side of this door... Green blood! Da-da-da. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened! I wanted to give up, I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Alright. What can we... Okay, what are these? I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Nope! Nope, nope, nope. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw. But now's not the time to think of that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrists too. Right where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. That's gold from the sword handle! Another thing that concerns me is... there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Exactly. So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when she got her wrist broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Alright, so okay, how can I... Okay, I think I got, is that all I can... Okay, so, dead body, writing on a wall. Okay, so that's, okay. That's all I can... Leave the bathroom, yes. Alright. Back in Makoto's room.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. So... Oh, I do! I do. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to She wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll certainly remain convinced. So what she's saying is this. And we'll go back, if I can go back into the bathroom, I'll show you guys. But if she's cornered up against the wall and she wants to write something, she'd write it like this. So it would be backwards and upside down. It's not 11037. Okay. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. This. Okay. So, if she's writing it, and I'll try to move my hand so you can see, but if she's writing it like this, like that, so it's upside down and backwards. So if you flip it around 180 degrees, that's not a 7, that's an L. That's not a 3, that's an E. That's not a 0, that's an O. And if you're looking really carefully, you can see the diagonal line between the two ones, which make it an N. It's Leon. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. I do! I'm glad I'm controlling your brain. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better than to ask the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door on your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, do you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
It's stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just broken. It locked. But once you learn a trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? Doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The knob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Because the door was stuck.
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. She's the ultimate investigator. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all of this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Still don't really understand any of this, but okay, we're at 11 o'clock, so yeah, I already figured it out. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Okay, so trash room. That's right. I wanted to check out the trash room. Go back in here. I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, yeah. Okay, so they speak with Kyoko when she leaves. And go to the trash room. Alright, I'll go to the trash room. Where is the trash room? Oh, this dude. What do you want?
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. ... He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for your death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she had switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that's a possibility. If that's really true, then fuck you. Fuck that fucking fucker. Here's Leon.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. And she can't stop something. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizano doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. You really think I'm guilty? Where is the trash room? Oh, here it is, right here. Alright, metal grate. There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room! This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? How do you get this gate open?
No,
no
you can't go
entry
any
by this
further.
point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Nice. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, we're gonna leave the area, yes. Okay, hallway. Examine. Yeah, that's right. Said something about... Oh! Wait a minute! Leon said something about the nameplates. That was Junko. Wait a minute, where am I? What? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's name were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates had been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Alright. Trash can. Yeah, that's right, I need to get the DVD. There can only be one thing. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's on. Okay, got it. I wonder what she saw. It might not be the lecture of the case, but sorry, I need to borrow this DVD. So I got the DVD. Oh. Fumi, go to the trash room. Well, wait a minute. I already... Okay. B... What? Alright, okay. Yes, I want to leave the area. I'm trying to do this in a timely manner. Okay, apparently I need to speak with this dude. I'm looking whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? Matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but what after happened, I haven't got a chance to get started yet. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in the front of the trash room. Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, he gave me the key for all the trash room. For the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so that we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty. Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way
What are you
to
talking
think
about?
this in a common
All my
sense
love
kind
is
of
for
way.
2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love, affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, then where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on to another topic. Fumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I headed straight to the trash room. Oh, you'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Man, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Well, that's not Shawshank Redemption. Whatever, just please hurry up. Okay, leave it to me. Fumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Alright, ooh, a shirt sleeve. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. Oh, fuck you, dude. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means This is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Ugh! Burnt shirt piece. Alright. Whatever this shit is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it's just a glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Nice, that's... You know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Oh, fuck you. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and we'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Nice. Shattered crystal ball. And then... the incinerator. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now! You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
Now you press the green button to get it going. Sooner or later it'll be on cleaning duty. Make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Pretty strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it's the work of a fairy. Fumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh, the fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, about that. There can be no mistake. I've got one more thing going for me. It's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out, and it definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet, so that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been handed... Okay. Blah, 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 blah. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sound like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. The green button turns it on, the yellow button turns it off. So it seems anyway. Oh, we can speak to douchebag McDoucher. You seem a little down, huh? Really? Call me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. Yeah. All right, let's exit. Oh. Yes, let's exit. All right. Okay, it says next. Oh, we got a lot of stuff to go to. All right. Dining hall. Oh, the kitchen's in the back of the dining hall. Ugh. There's Aoi. Aoi. Hina. Are you investigating the dining hall? Hina. I'm just gonna call her Hina. Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since you started. This is all first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me be calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Okay, we're going to the kitchen. Oh! Look at that! There's a kitchen knife set. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, too big and small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Is there anything else? Oh, ooh, meats. Meats! Get the meats! Marbled meats! Salted meats! Now's no time to think about food. Nice. Okay, I gotta... Okay? Let's get out of the kitchen. I got a coin for looking at my meat. Alright. Oh, no, I did want to leave. And we'll leave this... Oh man, I hope I can wrap this up in 45 minutes. I want to get through chapter 1! At least one of them. Okay, dining hall, gym. I need to go to the gym, which is... Hero. I need to speak with Hero. Only answer that right now. I need to map up. Okay. Go down here. Oh, there's douchebag. Douchebag McDoucherton. Look at my meat. And Junkos. I can't get over the meat thing. Give me points. Okay. Talk to Hero. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I had enough. I gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto. What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! It's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? It was actually just made of glass, not crystal. That guy really duped me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Somebody must have come by and snatched it. Who left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Dun da da da! Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. Okay. And, okay. Ah! We're getting close to the trial, folks. We're getting close to the trial, and this will be over, and I can get to other things. Oh, wait a minute. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for two full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. All right. Leave the gym? Yes. All right. We need to go to the AV room to look at that DVD. And here, we'll go this way. And, oh, we can't go to the nurse's station. And right here. Okay. Yeah, we all wish we had a kitchen like that. Alright. Okay. And let's see if we can play the, should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Push play. The screen was dark for a few minutes, but then an image slowly looked like one of her concerts. Okay, I need to hold on. Okay, I just need to. Okay. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center, I was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends. She said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made me even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
Oh! What'd I do? Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. They're all dead. What the? Oh, shoot! I'm hitting the wrong button. But what I noticed more than that was the figures of all the other girls who had simply all collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? It wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. So he's trying to say he was even able to get them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. Leave the area? Yes. Okay. We need, okay. Oh, no, wrong way, this way. Okay, so I need to find the red door, which I think is this. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge, it must be locked. Wait a minute, did I miss something? I think, okay, hold on. I don't think I missed anything. I wonder if I can talk to other people. I got all of the clues that I need. Oh. No, I don't want to go to the store.
Listen to me!
You have a second, Makoto? I have uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room is it, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I said. Just forget. Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha! What the? Fuck you. Alright. Okay, so, I went in the AV room. Did I hit all the points that I was supposed to hit? I went in the dining hall, went in the kitchen. Oh, I need to go back to the dining hall. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the dining hall. Where... Shit, I'm going the wrong... Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's over here, isn't it? And then through here... The spare hotel. Oh yeah, I can't. Okay. Bathhouse. Tucked it away again. So did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. The knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did... Oh, shoot. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hina's account has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
Hey,
by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
'cause, I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So, when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Oh, ding dong, bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited... Now then,
Nope, hit the
allow
wrong button
me to
again.
appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door
in the...
on
Okay,
the
now
first
we go to the
floor
red
of
door.
the school.
All right. It doesn't look like everything gets you mono coins. It doesn't, because I've only gotten 4, and
See you soon.
One of my friends is giving me a whole mess of shit while I'm streaming, so. Anyway, that's where I should go. Okay, so let's go. All right. Here we go. The red room. All right. Okay. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. Fuck you. All right, enter the elevator. Okay. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered in murder.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions, just save that for the class trial. There, we can reveal all details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? I know. The one who murdered Sayaka? Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Okay. I guess I have no choice to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let's begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
indeed. Hey,
You scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! I raised my voice to try to give myself courage. I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on it. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. And there are already 2 slots. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their intention and unease to anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. Shit! Shut up with the deadly shit, man! A deadly class trial. Hey! Okay, so we're saved here. Yes. Save it right there. Okay. So, open handbook. Truth bullets. Okay. So we got the Monokuma file number 1. Yeah. Which, yeah, okay. Evidence of the struggle. Replica swords. The sheath. Switching rooms. Toolkit. Makoto's room cleanliness. Yep. Sayaka's wrist. Dying message. Bathroom door frame. Bathroom doorknob. The dorm nameplates. Kitchen knife set. And Hina's account. Trash duty. The incinerator. Burnt shirt piece. Shattered glass crystal ball. Presents. I have no presents. Report card. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Set skills. I have... Okay, I got nothing. Finish preparations. Trial! All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Alright.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
You fucking kidding me?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
He's a fucking skeezix. I hate him.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Ouch. Oh, yeah.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Why are there 16?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
All right.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
All right. It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this just isn't about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the other without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. What? Shit, man. Okay, I gotta fucking concentrate? How fast-paced is this gonna be? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you've run out of time, you will be automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. It didn't even resist a chance.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Something's off about what she just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak point. Those weak points reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. Alright, so if you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Which... Also, you can fast forward an argument and hold down the B button. Alright, well then good luck, have fun. Alright. Evidence of
I
a struggle.
assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yes!
No, it's wrong.
Uh-oh. Okay! We did it, that's what it is. Okay, that's how it's
Just
gonna...
a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Dun-dun-dun!
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Alright.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. All right, here we go. Some random knife. All right. That's a kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Well, yeah,
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong. No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Okay, here we go.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Exactly.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I am not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! Let's waste more time. You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim and making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. And if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck, have fun. Blah, 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 blah. Argument 3. Make your argument.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Objection.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But What if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Okay.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
That's right.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Sakura's a girl.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone's not here. What are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka. So, the other person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility.
Ooh.
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
She was gonna kill, but then she didn't.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Ooh.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Uh-oh. All right, focus back on Makoto.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
All right.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Hey, Captain Crippled, you haven't been here in a while. Possessable. Damn, if I don't do something, they're all gonna blame me for the murder. Toko is a... Yeah, she is. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do I? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Oh yeah! As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, Y to fire. All right. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, if you run out or if run out of time, you fail. All right. Well then, good luck, have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. Yes. If we can just figure out what that something is. All right, here we go. Hangman's Gambit. All right. I know what it is. I just need the right letter. There. Oh. Why can't I hit? There it is.
Now I understand.
It's all the hair that was cleaned up.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
This trial is gonna take a while. Hey, Milkman!
So
this is gonna go over the midnight mark. I can guarantee it. We have barely gotten through. So the culprit removed some evidence.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
Yep.
Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
They're talking about...
You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Sure, her voice sounds really familiar. Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, absolutely. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Locked it. The door wasn't locked.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
That is true.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Yeah?
Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... that's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Ah, switching rooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail, didn't know,
I got it!
Took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
That's right.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Uh-oh. That's what I've been trying to tell you!
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
What a fucktard.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Nope.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Okay. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up.
Nope.
That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. So there's no way to let someone in because...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yep. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you, wait a minute. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't, but...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
In that note, Sayaka wrote it.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Certain someone.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. Alright. Truth bullet. Room. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
oh,
even
no.
if someone did read the note and did what it said, they
I
would
missed
not
it.
have any connection to what happened.
Can I rewind? Okay. Damn it. Damn it.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Here we go, we'll
correct?
just do it again.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says
My room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying.
There he is. Okay, here we go.
That's wrong.
All right.
Whew. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched the rooms. Killer had to be the one that switched the nameplates. Hey, sorry to burst your bubble, but they had no idea that they were actually in your room, right? Actually, yeah, you're right.
Shoot!
I didn't just embarrass myself in front of everyone. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Oh!
I got it!
Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Okay.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Quit without saving, yeah. This is gonna be a long trial.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Check the nameplates. Yeah, there's something I want to talk to you. 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates
Plates
had been switched.
That's right. Okay.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
All right.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Okay. When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room, and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Okay, god damn it, fine. Are you getting used to these? Not yes! Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, it'll take damage your influence in. Okay, the left bumper to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB to cycle through each bullet. You can hold down the LB and then use the left stick to select a bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will... Okay, fine. For our purposes, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck, have fun. Alright, so bullet. Make your argument. And then we got replica sword sheath. Oh shit. Kitchen knife set.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Oh,
and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Alright.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong.
Okay.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife? Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body. Oh yeah.
I got it!
Her palms were absolutely
about
clean.
Her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off of her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens. Yeah, water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Well, that's why no one likes you, because you're a smelly cunt.
My.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an
insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
We're almost done. Almost done.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged
she is a
the
rude,
sheet
smelly
with the
bitch.
kitchen knife was...
Yeah.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
No! The killer was holding the sword as a defensive, and she was slashing at him.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Yep.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
He might be an asshole, but he's right.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
The assailant. I'm a pretty, pretty princess.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Uh-oh. He's been...
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Wow. Wow.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yeah.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who
Blah, blah,
did
blah,
it.
blah, blah. All right.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
All right.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Make your argument. Dying message. Here we go.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong.
No! It's war! You're an asshole!
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, there was blood on her finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it.
Captain Crippled, no spoilers. But then again, I already said that.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
The last one is the longest? Yes, this is a very long trial. The last one is the longest, huh?
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Oh my god.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
No. It's no use. I just don't know. I just don't know. I just... ...
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Select someone. Where is he?
Here's my answer.
Leon!
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Yep.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Not random at all.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of was... Oh, yeah. The, burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean
The burnt
shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But he's got both of his sleeves.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right! There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I kind of like how this is, how this is orchestrated. I mean, it's interesting. It's just really long-winded. That's all I'm saying. It's... Okay, there's something about,
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Ah, see, he used that crystal ball to turn the incinerator on, and then somehow got the shirt in the...
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. But there was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. All right. All right, and shattered crystal ball. Okay, here we go.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but...
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way. Which was to throw it, like a baseball.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh, someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible! Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
Because the killer is...
I got it!
Killer is the
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You
can't be serious.
Serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Okay. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! Okay, every case has one last statement to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at an missing action and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, so, closing argument. Alright, so, what is this? Alright, and then, oh, shoot. Okay, killer backing. No, hold it. Okay, so, okay. Killer entered the room, got him stabbed, got the knife, went for this, and then broke her wrist. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, then she dropped her knife. Oh, hold it. Oh, okay. I see what I missed. Okay. This. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm missing shit. That's this. Okay. missing? Oh, maybe this is this one? That doesn't make sense, though. This one, I think this one is that one. That's that. Reenact. Okay, we're good.
You!
Okay.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Yep.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of...
Yep, okay. Oh, I got one wrong, okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm not wrong, am I? Where else would this go? Oh. Okay. Oh, was that just a red herring piece, maybe?
The killer is you! Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked.
Okay. Bam bam.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. Sayaka knew about that because I told...
Chick chick. Now there we go.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Okay.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Okay, good.
So they came up with
I only
a
got one
plan
wrong,
to
it looks
use
like,
Hero's crystal
which is
ball,
nice.
Which
Yeah, we'll keep on going. Yeah.
the killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Pshaw!
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Da-dun!
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am? I have the evidence? First bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I gotta do more? And there's... oh shit. Alright. Okay, fine. Fine. Absolutely. Okay. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will enrage them in a head-to-head battle. Engage in it. We like to follow this bullet time battle, aka BTB, blah, 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 blah. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. I think I might have a better shot if I do this by keyboard. During the BTB, you want to destroy, okay? Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay, I got rhythm, so I can do that. Alright. Press the A button to lock on an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on with the Y button and the tempo marker as the tempo marker reaches the center. I might have to do this with the... okay. Alright. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can pull it off, if you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Alright, fine. Refute their statements fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you'll fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, fucking Christ.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Yep.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something out of their own to remove the screws. What could it have been?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Let's do this. Oh, moment of truth. All right.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
How am I?
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Okay, I get what's going on now.
Stupid.
Failed? Nobody believes me. No one wants to hear what I have to say. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh.
Is this really?
What do I have to do?
Give up yet.
Please don't tell me that I have to go through the whole damn. Okay. Not okay, not at all.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use instead. They.
I refuse to acknowledge stupid.
I don't. Okay. This kind of. I might have to cut. Just.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Shut up. Stupid.
How do you fucking do this? Okay. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, and I want to go to bed. So, I mean, it's already 1 o'clock. So, I'll figure this out. Well, I mean, I'll see if I can, you know, if I have to do the whole trial again, I'll do the whole trial again. But that's gonna do it for tonight. It's just been wow. So, oh man, I need to figure out how to do that because I have no idea what's going on. I really don't. I mean, hold on, let's get back here. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, even if I have to. I know it's all about the rhythm. I'm just, it's almost 1 o'clock here. So anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Like I said, if I have to do the whole trial over, I'll do the whole trial over. Anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. It was lots of fun. We'll get through this next week. So make sure you follow me on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, of course YouTube. I don't know, you know. Well, anyway, I'm just when I get frustrated like that, my mind just. Anyway, so it's easier with the mouse. I have a mouse right here, so I guess I need to figure out, you know, which I need to do it with the beat, and that's what's kidding. That's just what's fucking me up. I need to figure out. Okay, well, you do it this way or you do that way, and anyway. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later. You have yourselves a great rest of the weekend. I have some sleep to catch up on. So, I will talk to you guys later. You have yourselves a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.